Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Bay of Plenty Regional Council approved new pest management plan. The Rotorua District Library has open day this Sunday, and the Bartagard Bay-wide semi-finals this weekend. Those stories and more up next on City News. The Bay of Plenty Regional Council approved a new pest management plan for the next 5 years. The plan provides an agreed context for pest management actions, guides decision makers in prioritising and allocating resources, and provides transparency around the roles and responsibilities. The aim of the plan is to protect natural land and water assets that contribute towards the quality of life, cultural identity, economy and natural ecosystems people enjoy in the Bay of Plenty. The Board of Inquiry also recommended more analysis is needed to be done urgently on the issue of gorse as part of a wider land use change to improve Rotorua's lake water quality. Autism New Zealand has announced the launch of a project to help schools improve access to education for all children, especially those on the autism spectrum. Autism New Zealand Chief Executive Alison Molloy says the project has developed a toolkit which will be placed into every school in the country. Ms Molloy says the big goals are to improve the opportunities for all New Zealand children to get the most they can from their education and to make schools more inclusive. Autism New Zealand believe the toolkit will help school staff identify a person on the autism spectrum and recognise the triggers that can lead to disruptive behaviour and reduce their incidence. For the first time since the 1920s, the Rotorua District Library is opening its doors on Sunday, and locals can expect fun, entertainment, giveaways and prizes. The library is holding an open day on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m, allowing more people to take advantage of the event than if it was to be held on a busy weekday or Saturday. Library Marketing and Promotions Officer Sue Heke says the special one-off Sunday event is an excellent opportunity for local families to discover the library.
We're opening at 10 a.m. on Sunday the 31st, and we will have a storyteller there called Mary Kippenberger, who will deal with children, probably any age group. Even adults will love her. I've seen her and she's just amazing. So she's going to be there from about 10:30. We'll also have a genealogist on site who will specialise in that area, and anyone who's wanting to know anything about what tools to use to find out about their family history can go in and see her. We've got prizes and quizzes going all day. We have a big surprise at about 1:20 in the afternoon, so I can't tell you what that is, but that's a big surprise. Teen Zone is having a Teen Zone karaoke as well as a game show.
So if you want to know what that surprise is at Sunday's Library Open Day, you better make sure you get along. A class of Japanese students visited some of our city's attractions today as part of a 3-week homestay respite from the effects of the devastating earthquake and tsunami which has shattered their families' lives. The students, who are aged between 12 and 18, come from the Tohoku region of Japan, which was severely affected by the massive disaster that struck the nation's northeast coast on March the 11th. They have all either lost parents, siblings or other relatives, had their homes destroyed or have been evacuated because of the nuclear radiation risks. The students spent the day at Rainbow Springs and the Agrodome and are also being treated to a marae stay. In sport tonight, the business end of the 2011 Bartagard Bay-wide season has arrived, with the red-hot action of Bay-wide semi-final rugby taking place tomorrow. At the Tauranga Domain, defending champions Tauranga Sport will take on Whakarewarewa, while at Murray Salt Stadium in Te Puke Sport will face Western Bay rivals Mount Maunganui. The winners of this weekend's semis will face off on Super Saturday, which is on August the 6th. 7-year-old Rotorua BMX rider Lachlan Stevens McNabb claimed his second world title in 2 years, winning the 7-year-old age group at the World BMX Cycling Championships in Copenhagen, Denmark. Last year he won the 6-year-old category in South Africa. In this year's competition, Lachlan led from start to finish and won all of his races, but he still reckons it was a tough competition. Lachlan says it was harder than last year but is really happy with the win. Lachlan Stevens McNabbs goes to St Mary's School. To your weekend weather, Rotorua tonight. Cloudy at times, westerlies overnight, a low of 7. Tomorrow Saturday, showers clearing later, westerlies 10 southerly, a high of 13 and a low of 0. Outlook for Sunday, fine and frosty, light winds, a high of 11 and a low of 2. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Saturday, becoming northwest 20 knots in the morning, changing southwest 15 knots by afternoon, then tending southerly 10 knots at night. Waves rising to half a metre for a time in the morning, scattered showers with fair visibility developing in the morning but clearing in the afternoon. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Coming up after the break, we catch up with Jolene Elliott about what's coming up at the Event Centre. Amanda Honick has what's on this weekend and Sue Heke has more library news.